guys, welcome back to another beautiful and exciting episode with me. If you're tuning in to this channel for the first time, my name is Queenie and this is Talk with Queenie. Today's episode, I'm not really excited about this one. I've been very sad, very emotional. The internet has been filled with so many heartbreaking news, and all of a sudden it's really like I've been really so emotional. Have been, when I see any video, I just keep pouring out tears. I can't just help it. Like, really, even today I don't really know what to say. Like, I was trying to figure out what to talk about today, but I can't really put my heads around it. I can't even wrap my hands around anything. Like, it's just been a sad week all through. I'm sure many of us have heard about the singer Osinachi Ekueweme that passed on. It's not just about her passing on, but it was a case of domestic violence. It was alleged that her husband kicked her on the chest, which led her to the hospital. As if that was not enough. Probably this was just an eye-opener for the society or for the public or for women. The internet has just been filled with videos of men beating their wives. I saw one video, I couldn't hold my tears back. The video of a man who beats up his wife. There was blood all over her, and even the baby. And I just don't know what to say. Today, I'm not giving any encouragement. I'm not giving any motivation. It's just a sad thing for everybody. Everybody has been like, oh, I thought marriage was sweet. I thought marriage was that. How is it leading to beating up your wife till death, seeing blood over her? Like, these are not the videos. These are not just the videos I've seen on the internet. There's been so many sad videos, people uploading, look at this, look at that, and you'll be like, how did we get here? Probably that is why I titled this the episode of today's video, End Time Relationship. It's just so sad to see that the sweets, the marriage that ought to be sweet is now turning so, and even the singles are now scared. Are you sure I'm going to get married? I don't know. I've been trying to think. What could be the cause of this? Was this how it was in the past, like in other generations with our forefathers? Because truly, just like I said, Osinachi's case, Ekueweme is just an eye-opener. It's not like it hasn't been there all along. This domestic violence and marriage has been there all along, but it's just that we really don't see it out. We really didn't think it was enough to talk about. Really, yeah, I think that's it. Like, it hasn't really been into this public this way until Osinachi passed on. May sweet blessed soul rest in peace. I think it's been there all along. Yes, you can hardly find a home without domestic violence. And when we're talking about domestic violence, it's not just about physical abuse. It's also includes emotional abuse. Like, most children, if they don't grow up seeing their parents fighting, eating themselves. It is their father insulting their parents, this whole African family thing. And the child is there looking at it. I mean, the male child, even the female child, sees all of this going on, and it gets into his brain. Okay, it's just like this Osinachis, I think the late singer's son was interviewed, and in his interview he said his father said it is good to beat a woman. Now imagine when this young boy grows up to be a man, he would pick up his father's belt to beat up his wife too. I think this is how where it started from, the typical African home. Yeah, there are homes that are sweet. There are homes that the marriage, the relationship there with both the children and the wife, the father, is a sweet one. But you can hardly count a home in Africa that doesn't go through things like this, really. And it is quite emotional. It is quite sad. How do we stop this? How do we end this? I'm happy everybody can see how it is in the society right now. Like, the noise is all around. How would you beat your wife? How would you do this? How would you do that? Probably it's going to curb it a little. And I also feel like it would be a good thing for the government to put in the constitution that this is what we would do to any man caught beating his wife or maltreating his wife, either in any way, emotional abuse and all. Because really, I think this should end. All this should stop. Women, your husband could be beaten, you could be in an unhappy family, in an unhappy marriage, but I think it is high time that we start raising up our male child up well. I mean, these days, not even these days, like it's been that it is the female child that needs this home training more. They spend little time, African parents spend little time bringing up their male child or teaching them, training them. All the whole time is spent on the female child, and this male child, this male children, they are spending less time or little time on to train them, are becoming nuisance in the society. So I think it is high time that parents start training up their child the way they want their child to be. It is okay to tell your child, you do not beat your wife. You should not beat your wife. It is very, very bad. I mean, what could she do? There's something I would always tell men. I would say, look at your wife as your mother. Your mother has done so many bad things, like, okay, don't let me use the word bad, like so many annoying things. We ladies, we like this gender, my gender, probably we are the most annoying creature on earth. Your parents would have done one or two things, scream at you, insult you, do this, do that. Would you raise your hands on your mother? If you cannot do that, please do not raise your hands on your wife. Tell your children not to do that. Like, it is not even the wife. Imagine the child, a young child, growing to see you beat up his mother. How would he feel? I think there are a lot to say on this, but it's just me trying to pass out how I feel, yeah. And I know it's the same for everybody. People are now really opening their eyes, women are now speaking out in their marriage. It's not just a good thing, really. It hasn't been a good experience. It hasn't been a good thing saying in the society that the marriage that should be happy, should be a happy one, is now a sad one that makes every single people out there scared. how do we go from here? I think that's gonna be all on this channel today. Just like I said, I'm not really in a good mood to say anything. I've been sad, I've been seeing videos, hearing news. This person's marriage is cracked, is broken up, this one has broken up, that one is happening, this one is there happening. It's not been good news about marriage. Marriage ought to be sweet one. Marriage ought to be good news. There should be good news in marriage, but now it is the opposite. I hope that our own marriage would not turn out so. Our marriage will be nice, it will be sweet, and it will be beautiful. Amen. Thank you for tuning in to this channel today. I hope that you are having a nice time. Please, if you were in any sort of abusive relationship, it is not even necessary for you to be in marriage. It could be with your parents, it could be with your friends, it could be with anybody. Please speak up, okay? When you think it is drowning you and you might die, nobody even thinks that one day this man will beat me till death. Like, who would even want to think so? So before it happens, before death comes to you in that abusive relationship you are, please come out. Ignore what the society will say, ignore what the church will say, ignore what whoever wants to stalk would say, okay? Come out of that relationship. I assure you that it will be fine. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and watch my other video. Alright, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you or anybody else can do about it. Stay